Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another sports talk episode. Um, this is primarily going to be about football, but I feel the need that this extends beyond just just football in general, because of one of the parties involved. Um, and I want you to all know that this is going to be a bit of a more serious talk, serious episode. I'm not gonna try and make as many jokes because that's just there are times for jokes, and I don't think this video is one of them. But anyway, let's talk. Over the past several months, um, I'd say the past several. It's really the past two and a half to 3 months. A bunch of information has come out concerning New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel and former athletic sports analyst, football analyst, football reporter, insider, whatever you want to call her. She had many different titles, but she was a sports. The point is she was a sports reporter for the Athletic, which, if I remember correctly, is the sports like division of the New York Times. Um, Diana Rusinni. Uh, but anyway, there have been several details that have come out for their about their relationship, their affair, as it's their affair as it should be known. So before we get in too deep to some of the sports stuff about it, um, listen, both of them were married. Both of them had partners. This was a full blown affair. As well, okay. As far from what it looks like, it looks like they were engaging in in extramarital activities with each other, and as much as I wanted to say, okay, we don't, as much as it is an okay, we don't know type of situation, the fact that they have had several pictures have come up with them uh, being way too comfortable with each other in general. They, I have a feeling that it is not confirmed whether anything sexual happened, but as far as that goes, it was wrong of them. They were married. They are both married, and they are engaging in, at the very least, an emotional affair, or if it wasn't physical, it certainly looks like it could have been physical. But again, that's not. I'm not here to speculate, but from from uh, from just based off of what we know, it's wrong. The basically what I'm saying is it is wrong the amount of closeness they shared. Um, they it looks like they're an actual couple. So just keep that in mind, y'all. It is it is something that I believe is wrong for them to have engage in as as two married individuals. They got way too close to a person of the opposite sex, and that is not saying, y'all. That I am not saying. Let me be very clear. I am not saying that a person cannot have a friend of the opposite sex. I'm saying that a particular relationship got there was a line crossed in their relationship that should not have been crossed. That's what ultimately what I'm saying is a line has been crossed, and They should not have crossed it. Now that personal stuff is out of the way, let's deal with the sports, and the job stuff. First of all, on Diana Rusinni's job, I think it was right. It was the right thing for her to retire, or not retire, resign. And here's why. She, at the end of the day, her job was reporting on information in the NFL, and she gained an advantage in getting that information over her colleagues. So at the end of the day, I think it was the right thing for her to resign, simply because the nature of the relationship gave her an advantage. And as I told Nathan, we were talking about this last night, actually. As I told him, it's the fact that she was a reporter. She was supposed to be unbiased, and she violated the nature of her job. She was supposed to be unbiased, and she became biased. That's the problem I have. And again, this is just an outlet for me to get my thoughts out. I'm sorry if I'm disorganized. So unfortunately, as much as I don't call for the end of a person's job. Hey, look.
It's the Patriots, baby.
It's the Patriots. They're known for this.
They gonna be cheating no matter what.
Okay, there's a joke. Despite me clearly stating that I wanted this to be a serious video. Anyway. But yeah, it's... So, from Diana Rusinni's point of view, I think she did the right thing by resigning. And people are speculating that she will do a tell-all at some point. That remains to be seen. It remains to be seen, one, if she'll do it, and two, if it's a good decision. Again, I'm not going to speculate on something that happened that isn't going to happen, that hasn't happened yet, and the consequences of that event too much. Now moving on to the Mike Vreabel part of this. As of the recording of this video, and I say it that way because as of the recording of this video, he has not resigned or been fired or said he's taking a break at all. So people have been calling it unfair that she essentially got fired or got told to resign. So, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but people have been calling it a double standard where she got fired, she resigned, she lost her career, her job, and he didn't. As I said before, and as a lot of people have said before, as a lot of other people have said, there is a lot in the terms of the media and being a reporter and being being as part of the media, that she, in terms of, as I stated before, she, in terms of her job, have crossed the line where it became untenable for her to keep her job where she was. Now, will she make a YouTube channel? I don't know. Will another media source hire her? I don't know. I doubt it. But we don't know. But as far as Mike Vreabel goes and why he has not used his job, lost his job, been told to resign, quit, or been fired, at the end of the day, it's a different, what it is it's a different metric in terms of what he can do and what he can get away with. And as of right now, the New England Patriots organization and the NFL have clearly stated that they have not found anything as to where they do not feel the need to tell him to resign or to fire him. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying there's different metrics for each of them as far as loss of job and career are concerned with, and this has not reached that metric for him yet. However, as I said before, people are speculating that the tell-all interview that she does might make it untenable for him to continue being a coach in the long term. Again, as I stated towards the beginning of this video, what they did was wrong. They crossed the line in terms of their relationship. So I am not advocating. Let me be honest. I am not defending Mike Vreabel at all. I am not defending Diana Rusinni at all. They crossed the line. This is where we are. This is just a reality of the world. One of them has crossed the line not only personally but professionally, and the other one has yet to cross that line as far as their bosses are concerned. Now, as far as the football itself is concerned, several of the players in the New England Patriots locker room have come out and said it's not a distraction. And I believe that is a party line. I believe they are just saying that to say that. This is, in my opinion, this is clearly a distraction. At the very least, a minor one. Because of the media. Because they will keep asking Vreabel questions. They asked him questions before the draft last month. They will, when he stands before them we are right in the middle of off-season team activities. When he gets in front of the microphone there, they will ask him questions about it. When training camp starts, they will ask him questions about it. Every time Mike Vreabel steps in front of a microphone, until he gives an answer of saying, hey, I want to make it clear, I am focusing on the season, I'm focusing on the players, I'm not focusing on the situation, it happened, but I'm focusing on the season, the players, the games, so on and so forth. Which is what he should have done in his last press conference, but he didn't. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end it. And basically, in conclusion, they did something wrong. One of them is paying for it, and I won't be surprised if the other one pays for it at some point. But, and as far as this goes, it is just a bad situation. Don't do it. After all that, I will see you guys later.